Folks, your next comic and time travel victim recently learned he's going to be kicked off the $20 bill. Folks, put your hands together for Andrew Jackson.
You're all very lucky to be in the presence of Old Hickory here tonight. You'll have to pardon my notes. Back in my day, this was the presidential teleprompter. I was a great general. I was one of America's most impactful presidents. But yes, most of you assholes only know me because I was recently thrown off the $20 bill. And I was very disappointed to learn that this was a decision that was made by Democrats. It's not like I did anything for them, I guess. I only invented their fucking party. You know, representative democracy? That was me. I did that. Before me, presidents were literally chosen in smoke-filled rooms. I was the one who decided to let people vote. You know, as long as they were white, property-owning males, I was very inclusive in letting them vote. But it got the ball rolling. You know what I mean? This idea that citizens should have control over their government. That idea carried the Democratic Party for almost 200 years until they came up with superdelegates. But until then, I was very impactful. I know that with some of my views, I would not fit into the modern Democratic Party because I actually took on corporations and the banks.
Oh, shit. Whoa.
It's true. I was very opposed to federal control of the currency, which is why it was a little bit of a cruel fucking trick to put me on the $20 bill in the first place. However, I don't want to lose my spot. I don't think it's fair that I'm losing my spot on the money, because without that, kids would just assume that I was one of the least talented members of the Jackson 5. And I'm a little disappointed, I have to say, that I'm being replaced by that bitch Harriet Tubman. I understand she had a good shtick going that pleased the audience. I get it. The freeing the slaves thing, or as we call it where I'm from, stealing important agricultural instruments. I mean, seriously, guys, have you ever picked cotton in the Tennessee sun all day? You do that for a couple of hours, you would be buying people to do that for you too. I knew these jokes would kill here in this day and age.
Keep going.
Thank you, sir. Slavery was working out great for us until pains in the ass like Harriet Tubman came along. And then she kept doing that shtick, you know, just working the Underground Railroad all the livelong day. But really, she was kind of a historical one-trick pony. That's all you learn about her in history class. I did a wide variety of things. You know, the War of 1812? I won that fucker. I was a general that defended the city of New Orleans from British invasion. That was me. We were outgunned, outmanned. We won. All me. After that, I declared martial law in that city, guaranteeing that that city would have no race or crime problems ever. I also was part of the initial investors that bought the land that Memphis, Tennessee sits on today. I helped start Memphis. Again, another city that would have no race or crime problems ever. All thanks to me Andrew Jackson. Now, one thing you'll hear about me, one reason that they say that I should be kicked off the $20 bill is the Trail of Tears. Boo fucking who. We didn't call it that, you guys. That was those melodramatic Redskins. We had a little bit nicer name for it. We called it the Indian Relocation Act. That sounds a lot better, right? We're just helping them move. Sorry, guys, they were on land that white people wanted. I'm sure you understand, right? Perfectly understandable decision. But think about this. Think about this, America. If it wasn't for me, Andrew Jackson, Oklahoma wouldn't have such nice casinos. You're welcome. I'm just saying, when you look at all the great things that I've accomplished, winning the War of 1812, inventing the Democratic Party, being involved with saving and finding some of America's most trouble-free cities, I am sure that you'll agree that every decision that I, Andrew Jackson, made was on the money, and I should be too. Thank you very much.
Bare Knuckle Comedy.